Welcome to Does This Work? Hosted by Jared Herft. Let's find out. Does this work?
I've had that before.
Yeah. But anyway, welcome, brother. Thanks for joining me.
No worries,
I'm here
thank
with Darcy Kavanagh, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Yeah, wearing a lovely penguin on his head.
Yes, it's a nice little beanie.
You'll be naked by the end of this.
If it gets hot.
You look very
Kinda have
warm.
to.
You look like you're a pet. I love that jacket.
I just killed a sheep one day and thought, fuck it, it's mine now.
It does kind of look like you put it on inside out.
Yeah, but you can wear it inside out as
hell
well.
yeah.
But the pockets look a bit weird, but
Yeah.
that's their problem.
Cool. Well, we last saw each other at Next Gen, just in passing.
Yes.
Which you got through.
I got through.
Congratulations.
We both did the first
Yes.
heat.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm fucking pretty dark for the first heat.
For the first, yeah,
the
opening.
first set, yeah.
Yeah, so the Mickey J, the opener. So I had this
So nice.
He's such a great guy, real slim. I'm like, that guy's in shape. Guys,
Well, it's just like all his jokes are just so much nicer.
Yeah,
It's
just
just
so
like
nice.
wholesome. And
Well-
then me, abortion, abortion, abortion.
you guys want to hear some abortion jokes? Well, he went on first, and he's doing this bit where he pretends to shave his pubes
Yeah.
with the microphone, and I'm up first. I'm like, oh, do I want to risk do a opening line? Yeah. So I did that. I'm like, it's just an honor to use this microphone after it's been in your arsehole, because he was like pretending to shove it in there.
Nice.
And then I kind of like put it close to my mouth, and I was like, oh god. Imagine how many. I often think about that, especially the gong. Like how many fucking lips and spit?
How much
just-
spit is on any mic? Yeah, he's like, yum.
Who's one of the comedians, David Tell, has got this like running bit where he'll like fist bump someone or whatever, and he'll go, get tested. Yeah, every time he touches someone, he's like, get tested.
Just warns him, eh?
Yeah, but it was a good set.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. The back left corner, not getting on board. I could just, let's come on. I think I got like 2 jokes in, and I was like, oh, this is a bit uncomfortable, are you?
Yeah.
Too fucking bad, cunts.
Yeah. But dude, I remember the one a year ago, and then you dropped the C word.
Yeah, I probably did last
After
time.
them telling you like telling all of us maybe don't do that word, and it's clean, but you have to do a crazy,
Yeah.
And you come out and like, you can't ever.
I can't help myself, dude. Like, it's fucked.
And then
that first heat last year, they had the Sterling Mayer in the front row. I think I looked him dead in the eyes when I was like, I think this is funny. You cunts don't laugh at this.
But dude, I remember it was like 20 minutes after your set, we were chatting out in the foyer or something, and then I'm talking to you, and you were like listening, and your eyes glaze over for a second. You go, I think I said cunt.
Yeah, I just clicked, oh, fuck.
It's funny. But you got through that one as well. So that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Seems like if you're the right kind of cunt, you can get away with saying
Yeah,
it.
yeah. You do it right. You do it like it just flows.
It's
with
just
the rest
in me.
of the words.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
this
Cunt's
isn't
never
like
a-
an abrasive word.
Yeah.
It's just a normal word.
Well, it's different than if you just go, you're a cunt. But if you're like, you can't ever, it's
Yeah.
so hidden in the rest of the.
Yeah,
it's such an
there's no
Australian.
change of tone. It's
Yeah.
not weird. It's just there. When I was in America, I drove through this town called Tonopah. It was like I looked at the population. It was like a 400-person town.
Yeah.
I stayed in my RV the night and went into the pub or the bar or whatever the fuck it is over there. There was 8 people in there. And I was like, oh, yeah, this is sick. Directly on the bar behind the bartender, it said, any use of foul language will be immediately removed.
Yeah.
That's the bartender. I was like, hey, man, is that sign legit or what? And he goes, oh, you're from Australia, eh? I was like, yeah. He goes, nah, you cunts are all right. You get a cunt pass. And I was like, fucking sweet, bro. I read that sign and thought, fuck, I'm fucked.
Yeah, I think that's why American comedians love coming here, is because we don't care that much about the swearing.
You give a shit.
No, it's so. I mean, I don't swear that much in my sets. Like, I'm not that I'm clean, but if it serves a purpose, but it's like I'm not. I don't intentionally say it. I don't intentionally not say it.
There is some things where I have it's like intentional because it's just like an emphasis on the purpose of what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do that.
Like,
why the fuck would this happen?
I've got like a bit where it's like my kids think I'm a fucking legend.
Yeah.
Because you can be a legend, but a fucking legend.
Yeah. Have your kids seen you do stand up?
No, but they get me. So
Yeah, that's true. How old are your kids?
12, 9, and 10.
Oh, cool. Because my boy's 12.
Yeah.
He's only 13 next month, and he started coming. So he came to Next Gen. He was at Next Gen.
Oh, yeah.
And he's been helping me with sound at in my place in Subi.
Oh, yeah.
So he's getting into it, and I think he's might follow, like Amy, Gareth's daughter, and try and get up there. I think he's just getting over the nerves.
Yeah.
But I often wonder, he's kind of a polite kid, so he's not going to do anything that's rude or...
Yeah, I think my middle kid would be more likely to be towards stand-up than my other two.
Yeah.
My eldest is like a fucking genius.
Yeah, cool.
Like, they can't doing coding and robotics and academic program and shit. And like,
yeah.
I don't know if he's like funny. Like, he's a smart ass.
Yeah.
But my middle kid does all sorts of like loony shit.
Yeah.
He was telling me about how he was killing on the bus the other day. It was like, it was on the bus. Everyone was fucking pissing themselves laughing. I was like, yeah, cunt.
Yeah.
That's good.
Feels good, doesn't it, son?
Yeah. I was like, he's like, I got in trouble. They kept going, and I was like, look, you know when to shut up sometimes, bro.
Well, my boy told me that he sometimes will tell my jokes at school.
Oh, yeah.
Tell my stories as well. I'll tell him stories from when I was a teenager and stuff. And he's like, yeah, when I tell my friends that story, they always laugh. You tell your friends stories that I tell you? He's like, yeah, is that all right? Yeah? What have I told you?
If you want.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if my kids told my stories, what fucking happened? I don't know.
Yeah.
My kids, I don't know, at school, my kids, like, because I let my kids swear. I'm like, you're allowed to say whatever the fuck you want as long as you read the room.
Yeah.
I was like, because like, my thought process is like, it's like self-discipline. Like, if you can learn how to control your language whenever you need to, you can control what you eat in the future.
Yeah.
You can fucking, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
So I was like, from like young, I was like, say whatever you want. I was like, but in the wrong place, I'm going to have to ban you.
Yeah.
And then you won't be able to say anything anywhere.
Yeah. Well, my son just doesn't like to swear. It's a weird thing. He's like, I swear all the time.
Oh, really?
No, I swear all the time. And he's like, language. I'm like...
Oh, no, that's power play, eh? My kids ever try and pull me power play. I'm shut up, cunt. So I'll walk around naked, motherfucker. Don't make me ruin your day.
He just refuses. He just doesn't like to swear. It's funny. It's strange. I'm wondering where he got it from. And same thing with him. I'm like, I don't want you to think it's a big deal. Same with alcohol. Like, when in our sort of culture, when sort of kids sort of don't touch alcohol until you're 18, and then they all their life they're seeing that it's this amazing thing. They turn 18 and all they want to do is drink.
Yeah,
right?
because they've been banned from it.
Because they've been banned from it. So I've been telling my kid, like, alcohol doesn't. It's fine. It's not great. It is what it is. Like you're like when you are old enough, you and I will have a drink. I'll give you a couple of beers, and you'll see how you feel and go through it safely. But I don't want you to think that like now I can drink copious amount as soon as you turn 18. Let's go and get drink a keg, because it doesn't matter. It's not that important. Same with swearing. I'm like, I don't want you to think that it's this not amazing thing, but this evil thing or this
it's nothing. It's
great
just
thing.
fucking
It's just
words.
It's just words that someone's made up over time.
Yeah, the way I explain to my kids is like it's just vibrations in the air that come from some cunt's mouth. Right? Like if you get offended by it, that's your fault.
Yeah.
Like you're like letting some noise get into your head and be like, oh no, that hurts. I'm like, cunt, I've been punched in the face so many times. That fucking hurts. Dude. I can tell you right now, them words.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what sucks with comedy at the moment is this whole your feelings matter across the board. It doesn't matter. So like, and that's what annoys me is that people pick what they relate to, what offense they relate to. I don't like that, but I liked everything. I liked all the pedophile stuff, but I didn't like that.
I actually think it's hilarious that people have that thought process.
Yeah,
because they're letting themselves down.
Yeah,
like if you come to a show and someone's telling a joke and you get halfway through the joke and you go, oh, that's not the subject I want to listen to.
Yeah.
You just missed the punchline.
Yeah.
And now you missed the punchline. That's not funny.
Yeah.
So you're now upset. You just lost 1 minute of happiness you could have had because you're letting yourself down because you're cranky about something.
Yeah.
You dumb cunt.
Just don't take that one. Just listen to it. Don't you have to like that one,
But if the minute you close the door is the minute you miss it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. All they're doing is closing doors, man. Like you come to a comedy show with an open door and then you start closing doors as jokes go through. You miss the laugh. That's you that misses out. I'm doing the same thing no matter what, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm not going home going, that one person didn't laugh. I'm going sucked in. You missed out.
Are there any jokes that you tell that you tell regardless because you like them, regardless even if you know an audience is not going to like it or not?
Oh, anytime.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is like, if I can't get half the people to laugh at it, they haven't understood the concept that's in my head. That's where I'm trying to like, all right, so I've got to work on this till they get the way that I see this.
Yeah.
So there's one joke, and this really doesn't work so well because people are just so much like ignorant to the stupidity of like the world.
Yeah.
So I've got a joke about fucking like I know how to solve 3 problems at once. Like I know how to feed the hungry, home the homeless, and get the dogs out of dog shelters. If we just start eating the dogs, and people get pissed off because they're like, "Oh, we really care about our dog." I'm talking about eating your dog, cunt. I'm talking about eating the dog that got put in a dog shelter because some idiot got a dog for Christmas and was like, actually, I can't feed this thing. So now it's in a cage, suffering its fucking ass off. I was like, so you're pissed off at me because I say we should eat them and put the people that are suffering on the street in the same box that they're in. You see the logic here? It's logical. I mean, it seems mean, but realistically, the purpose of like we've got humans on the street and we've got dogs in cages, they're both mean things.
Yeah.
Some cunts not eating. Also a mean thing. 13% of the world eats dogs.
Yeah.
All this makes sense to me.
Yeah. But to the audience, they're like, I don't like that.
Because you're eating my dog. It's like, I'm not eating your dog. I'm not eating any dog. I've got money.
But dude, I love it. I'm trying to get a little more fearless when it comes to just a premise that I feel like is going to tighten buttholes around the place.
Yeah.
And you do that. You do that really well, and you're okay to sit in like uncomfortableness and keep pushing it until they laugh. It's great. Like Felix is another one that does that really well. Felix, I was watching him the other night, and dude, the guy loves silence. I don't make it sound like he bombs all the time.
Yeah.
but if the audience is silent, he just keeps looking at them, you know, and then he'll say something like, "Am I coming off likable now?" Or
Yeah.
like, dude, he's so clever, and I hate silence. So I'm like, let's get to the next punchline.
Yeah, when I first started, I was like, any kind of like silence is bad.
Yeah.
But then it was Martin Darcy. I seen him one time, and my perspective changed instantly after speaking to him. He was standing up there and just sitting in these spots, and I was like, "Cunt,
Yeah.
this is so weird."
You also got the time in your mind, right? Because I try and squeeze in punchlines as much as I can in this 5 minutes. So if I sit here for an extra 10 seconds, that chops down the next bit by however long.
But if you don't sit there for 10 seconds, they think you suck because no one laughed at the joke.
Yeah.
And you just like kind of went past it without solving it.
Well, when I do sit and sometimes I do, especially when it's a longer set, if I'm feeling particularly, if I had a few gigs that week and I've got an extra one, I will take my time. And the times that I do have always paid off really well because people will laugh just out of awkwardness.
Well,
right?
there's that.
Or they'll catch the joke later on. Like, oh, yeah. Because I do this bit where I say something about my mother-in-law, you know, and then it's a bit of a slow burner. And it's too slow. It's like the punchline before the main punchline. And it's something blah, 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 my mother-in-law. And then I used to just skip over it. And now I let it sink there. And then people go, oh, yeah. So let it spread a little bit. But it's more, my whole thing is I try and time everything nicely. But I'm having more fun now with just
sitting in it.
And then having maybe 3 or 4 jokes in my head that I'll say. A structure and then just play with the crowd a bit more. It's way more fun and it's more exciting for me to not know what I'm going to say.
You kind of have to, I think.
Yeah.
Like I think it was the other night. I don't know if you stayed back, but I tried a new joke and it just didn't hit. Yeah. But it was something to do with like, it's a fucking climate change joke. Which is like, oh, they're going to inject aerosolized sulfate particles into the stratosphere. I was like, it's a lot of words to use to try and avoid saying, what's the fucking word for it now? I can't remember my own punchline. A lot of big words to use to avoid saying chemtrails. No one laughed, and I was like, "Oh, we don't give a fuck. We can just fuck the atmosphere, and we can all die." Then they laughed. I was like, "Okay, cool." Yeah. Got a board.
Yeah. So it's funny that they can hear that the chemtrail punchline and go, and then how do they react? They just go.
It was just nothing. It was new.
Yeah,
I haven't done it yet, and I was like, "What? We just gonna die?"
Yeah.
Like, and I got shitty about dying instead of shitty about the joke not working, and then that got funny.
I love when people turn on the audience. It's my favorite thing. I rarely ever, if ever, I don't think I've done it. I think I yelled at someone once. I don't remember where it was. It might have been that long ago, but I love it. I remember Tory Griffiths was really good at this. He's like the most likable guy in the world, especially on stage. He comes across as this like awesome family man, and he was sort of not doing a great set at a gong. And some woman was like, doing like just stuff, and he's like, "Oh, well, what's your name?" And she starts answering. He's like, "I don't care, bitch."
Yeah.
It's great. I just I love watching people turn on the audience. Yeah. So when did you start comedy?
So the first gig I did was when I was 18.
Yeah.
I entered Raw at 18. Didn't get through. And was like, bah, I'm not a comedian. And they just didn't do it till I was like 35.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like hitting 3 years. I think I just hit the 3-year mark.
Killer.
Start of June.
I would have thought you were doing it way longer, brother.
Oh man, I think I've like unintentionally done stand-up sets in bars and clubs at like just in the back alley talking
Yeah.
shit to my friends.
Yeah.
Like there's bits, like stories that I've told that I've tried to bring to the stage, but it's just because I never like wrote them out. They're just in my head of like what my life was like.
Yeah.
Where I've just been killing in front of like a lounge room full of people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just don't know how to like bring it back. Like, there's a whole story about when I shit the bed. And I've made it into jokes, but it's just like it just becomes punchline.
Yeah.
As opposed to this long, exaggerated, ridiculous story.
Yeah.
Of like me just being sober and shitting on my ex and then running to the fucking toilet and shit going all over the walls. And
So you started at 18 and then took a break until 34.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did one show when I was 18.
Yeah.
Oh no, I did a second one, but it wasn't a comedy show, but it was like I did a
Yeah.
stand-up set for my mate Matt Gresham. He was like, yeah, just fucking come up on stage and do it at one of my shows.
Did you have stage fright back then?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect that you were the kind of the guy that'd be like, "Oh my god, my heart! I'm so nervous."
Oh, this is like because I've started therapy recently.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
found out like I just am completely disconnected from my body.
Right.
So like my brain and my body are just two separate fucking entities.
And does therapy is the goal to reconnect?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
wouldn't that fucking freak you out? Because I feel like there'd be like the dam will burst. You'll just be crying
Probably
on stage.
We'll see.
At one point.
I might have a full blown mental breakdown at some point.
Why would you care about the chemtrails?
Give a fuck about abortion, you dogs.
We should eat our dogs. It's weird. We don't.
Yes. You know how many hungry people there are? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
It might happen, eh? Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's the whole like some people's, especially if they've gone through trauma. I think people are stuck in like their adrenals are like always in overdrive, right?
So well, that's like so. I've got complex post traumatic stress disorder.
right.
So like I've just been constantly on high alert my whole life.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was just like, this is normal. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like once someone explained to me anxiety when I was like 34, and I was like, what are you talking about? That's just life, cunt.
Yeah.
And they're like,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No, it's not, dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck off, dude. Yeah, it is.
I'm well adjusted. Look at me.
I was like, that's just existence, dude. Like, I don't
Yeah.
understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I've got so good at it.
Yeah. And then so how like because you've stopped drinking as well. Like you don't drink.
Oh,
anymore.
like I completed drinking and I've drank. I had like 6.5 months off.
Yeah.
I've drank a couple times since, but it's just like I was a compulsive binge drinker before.
Right.
Like every second weekend, bender.
Mm.
And now I'm just like, can't be
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah, me too. I used to party a little bit, and then I found not that I was a compulsive drinker, but I did find that I could have probably become one because when I did drink, I'm like, all right, let's keep going. You know?
Yeah, I had no intention. I was like, why?
Because
I'm having fun.
Also over 30, 35, like I have one, and I've started to have a headache. So I'm
I definitely don't have that.
I just got to keep drinking to not have a headache.
Oh no, I'm just too good at it, eh? That's the problem. Like, I went on a 5-day bender in Vegas
Yeah.
and then had a 4-day hangover, and I was like, man, I'm like too good. I'm just gonna die. Like, I can't stop. I'm like, I can, but I'm just like, I'm having fun.
Well, that's the old like debate amongst comics about drinking or not drinking at gigs. I was talking to Bart. I forget his last name. He was here a couple of weeks ago.
Freeburn?
Yes.
Yeah.
We were talking about drinking. One of the comics had got a drink, and they accidentally made him 2, so they gave one away, and he didn't. But then he changed his mind; he didn't want either of them. So I'm for some reason holding 2 drinks, and I was like, "Bart, do you want one? I'll have one." And he's like, "No, I never drink." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And we had this conversation. I was like, "Yeah, you pretty much never see me at a gig," and it came from because I play music for a living. And I get a bar tab, so there's guys who are always like, "You want a beer on you know or anything?" I'm like, "No, I'm work. It's work for me. I'm work.
Yeah.
I'm singing, but it's work. It might look like karaoke, but it's I've put a lot of effort into it, and I don't want to take it for granted. I don't want to seem unprofessional. So I did the same thing going into comedy, And then sort of once in a blue moon, I put count on one hand when I'll have a drink.
Yeah.
Before a gig as well. So, you know, and then there's normally I see people are split, right, into groups. There's the people who never drink.
I float in and out. Hey?
Going back and forth.
Because when I started, I was like, I don't want to associate drinking and comedy.
Yeah.
Because if they're together, then it becomes I have to do it together.
Yeah.
So I had that with like every time I'd buy fuel at the servo, I'd buy Coke.
Yeah.
And so every time I got fuel, I'd drink Coke, and I'm like, fuck. So I have a problem with Coke. It's a genuine like Coke addiction because of sugar.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. If I'm not drinking it, it's like I'm doing really well.
Are you not drinking it now?
I definitely had Coke this morning. I had one in the fridge. I drank it this morning.
Yeah.
And on the way up. But like, I know that association is like a massive thing with me.
Yeah.
So if I can like go, I don't have to have it there. I don't have to have it there. But if I'm like, fuck it, I'll drink while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
It happens sometimes. Like when I was in Vegas, I was drinking the first night and 5-day bender, and I was doing gigs every night.
Yeah.
And I drank the whole way through.
Yeah.
And like, I think by the end, someone probably would have could have figured it out. They were like, this can't speaking too fast, dribbling a bit too much shit.
I had the same thing with Coke as well. I don't really drink it anymore, and but I drink it at gigs because I'm not drinking booze at music gigs. So they're like, "Do you want a Coke or anything? You don't want a beer, but you want a Coke?" I'm like, "Yeah, go on." And then I realized like a pint of Coke, or even 2 or 3, is so much sugar to have, and then just be downing. Because I'm like, you know, I'm drinking quite a bit of water at gigs as well.
Yeah.
But even like years and years ago, I used to go and buy a carton of, how good is a crispy cold can of Coke, man?
I used to drink 4 liters a day.
Yeah, that's fucking insane. Crazy. Well, I was drinking a lot, and then I had one the other, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago now at a gig, after not drinking any for ages, weeks, and months maybe, and then I was like, this is too sweet. You know how if you take a break,
ever get that.
you never have it. You don't.
No,
think
I never get too sweet.
It's just the drug is back in your system. And you're like, there
Just
it
see,
is.
I'm like, this is good.
Yeah,
I like
it
this.
does do something to your brain. I think.
I have a hell of sweet tooth.
Yeah.
Like chocolate, unstoppable.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to be way worse.
Yeah. I have to like fully quit all sugar.
Yeah.
Like all carbs all at once.
Yeah.
And then I've had like 6 months off from like all sugar at one point. Had a Coke and I was like, still tastes dope.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I would make my son like chocolate milkshake, like as a treat, and then the treat became like a
daily thing.
Yeah, like an after dinner order.
Half a cup of Milo with a bit of milk.
Oh, dude, these milkshakes. I'm I fancy myself a bit of a cook, chef, whatever. Like, so I most of the time if we go out for like breakfast, and like the eggs are rubbery, the toast is cold,
Yeah, like I could
the
do so much better.
like shit. I could do it all so much better. It's way better. And then so like the milkshake, it's like it's ice cream, it's milk, it's chocolate powder, it's Hershey's sauce is the Hershey's syrup, the chocolate syrup is the secret ingredient.
I don't think that as good, hey.
Oh, just like a tablespoon of it in a milkshake. And apparently, if you put a pinch of salt in it as well, apparently
that works.
Really brings the flavor.
That one does massively.
Yeah.
That's a sneaky one for fat cunts. Salt in your chocolate milkshake actually is the best.
Fat guys watching this now going, salt in the milkshake.
He's probably like, fuck, I already know, cunt. Do you know what's a really weird one that I found's hell good? Chocolate and cheese.
Chocolate and cheese.
Yeah, that sounds cooked.
Yeah.
But you get like a block of chocolate with like slices of cheese on top. And like, man, it's fucked, but it's actually hell nice, eh?
That's some real fat guy behavior.
Look, I'm surprised that I'm as the size I am sometimes. Why aren't I 206 kilos?
Yeah. Dude, I just fluctuate all the time. I'm up and down 10 kilos like all the time.
I have to really try to like not be a piece of shit. Like, man, I could eat Macca's all day, every day, drink Coke the whole day.
Macca's, I'm not crazy, but it's meats, all the homemade stuff, right? I can do a burger at home, and it's like I'll make a burger. It's like a smash patty.
It'll probably be healthier, dude.
But it's like I'm making the sauces, I'm deep frying chips, so
that's
it's like,
health. You can make that so much better than
but
because like if you deep fry it, do you deep fry it in like tallow or lard?
Yeah.
Like if you use oil, it's gonna take it's worse for you. But if you're using that shit, like I make homemade chips with my kids, and they're like, "This is the best chips we can get," and I was like, "Yeah," and they're healthier.
Yeah.
We cut the potato. We put the fucking it's just fucking saturated fat, not unsaturated shitty ass oil. Our burgers, same thing. Smash them fucking, but I don't make any sauce.
Yeah, I do like a burger sauce. Chop up some pickles and put it into the sauce.
I bet you any money that shit's not going to be bad for you.
Nah, it's
all
probably not
homemade.
bad. It tastes better. It's great. I don't like Macca's, man. I don't know. Like,
it's easy.
It's easy, but it's also you kind of feel like a piece of shit when you look at it. You know how they like say a Big Mac, they've got to build it, or any of the burgers, they've got to build it in the container, right? So they build it in the container because if you build it out on a thing, it's just slop. It just slides apart.
To be fair, that's what I like. Just fucking grease, dude. I'm only if I go Macca's and shit, it's just meat and cheese only anyway. So it's literally just a box of oil. And just,
Like icy cold Coke as well. Nothing but I don't know. What's your favorite kind of Coke? Okay, is it glass bottle,
so
Coke can, or post mix?
now you know how much Coke I drink. If it's post mix, it's Macca's.
Yeah.
If it's normal Coke, it's got to be in a can. That's the best. Glass bottle, if that's the option. But can is number one. Vanilla Coke has to be a 600ml bottle. Sometimes a 1.25 get a little bit, but the 600ml bottle is better. Can, it's okay.
Yeah.
But 390ml bottle with vanilla Coke's dog shit for some reason. 600ml bottle of Coke, put it in the bin.
I think
won't even drink it.
anything in the plastic bottles sucks. I don't know. I don't
Nah,
like it.
1.25 for normal Coke in the bottle if you put it in a cup afterwards,
Yeah,
all right?
that's true.
But can beats bottle.
I like glass bottle. Like for some reason, I just can't.
It also depends, but the glass bottle has changes. It depends what part of the world they get it from.
Yeah, right. Well, with the Coke cans, my thing is, before I'll take it out of the fridge and put it in the freezer for about 20 minutes to half an hour.
So it's hella cold?
So it's hella cold, nearly icy. That's my jam when I was drinking it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I used to do it every time. I did it when I was living with my parents when I was a kid. I was like a teenager. I'd go to work and come back, whatever, and then I'd put one in the freezer and I'd start watching TV.
Yeah.
And I'd watch TV for a couple of hours and hear it.
Pop. How many times you do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck the freezer up so bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, when I picked up the hitchhikers for my fucking on the way to Burning Man in my RV, they put a fucking bottle of champagne in the freezer in my fridge, popped on the fucking first day.
Yeah.
So my fridge, which was like clean, was fucked after day
Yeah.
one, and I was like, dope.
Picked up hitchhikers on the way to Burning Man.
Yeah.
Dude, that sounds like the beginning of a country song.
I guess it could be. I hate country music, but it's the one genre I don't like.
How it's country music is so huge at the moment. I'm not a huge fan either, but
I don't get it, man. It's just sad, angry cunts. You know what I mean? It's like the oxymoron of life. It's like you've gone out back, they're fucking anti-socialized pieces of shit, and they're like, my life sucks. No shit, cunt. You've got one friend.
yeah.
And you fucking a cow. Like, why would your life be good? Calm down, bro. I've got all this money and no one likes me. Yeah, because you don't know how to have a conversation, bro.
Yeah.
You're like, I kill things for fun.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got the
shit.
best brisket in Texas too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
you
fine.
don't know. You've never left Texas. Your mum cooked it, and you're like, I'm really good. I'm used to her cooking. I haven't had variety.
So Burning Man was good then?
Burning Man was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wanted to go. Took me 15 years to get there. Got there and was like, God, this is more insane than I expected.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, I think I would, even stuff like Vegas, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'd love to go, but I would be going with my wife and son. My wife and I can go and have a good time, but I don't know, nothing to do with a 13-year-old can really do there. But then I found out my nephew who's...
I used to go there with kids, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I've got rapid fire questions.
Yeah.
Seen the clip that I posted? Like
I've seen some, yeah.
It's like a...
I'll be great at this.
It's a segment now.
Yeah. Rapid fire question to me is, I've said cunt 60,000 times already, so we're good.
Who's the best comedian alive?
Eddie Murphy.
Not even a hesitation.
No
That's my
hesitation.
answer as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Dude,
Eddie Murphy's the best.
Nothing better than Delirious is the best stand-up comedy show of all time, followed by Raw.
Raw rules. I love Raw so much.
I think it's like, it may be even better than Delirious, but nothing's come close
Yeah.
at all.
And second is Sam Simmons.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love that cunt so
Right,
much.
yeah.
He's the funniest dude on earth.
All right, crowd work or material?
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to fucking like Legacy's probably the king of this. Is like you don't realize he has material
Yeah.
because he crowd works all of his shit
Yeah.
and material into it.
Yeah.
It's genius.
Yeah. But it's
Yeah.
funny when you see someone who obviously doesn't do crowd work and they...
Get startled. Oh, fuck, what do I do?
Or, like, I saw Mike Normand live. I was
Yeah.
front row. My wife got great tickets. I was looking at his ball sack. That's how, like, it was dead center in front of him. And I could see that he wasn't looking at anyone. He was just looking over tops of heads. Like, we were in the front row, and normally that's where you'd look if you're going to look anywhere. But he was just doing that. He looked like a rabbit. He was just doing that, over and over again. And then I mean, he does crowd work as well. But his shows, you could just tell that he was just, if he asks a question to the audience, it was a rhetorical question.
Yeah.
And then some idiot, he's like, all right, any questions at the end of his show, which he does. Someone's like, do a shoey. And he's like, I'm not doing a fucking shoey. Like, he's done it before. And I was like, come on, stop. Stop. Why Aussies have to do this, like, the same request to, like, anyone that's coming here overseas?
Dude, it's like, it's a culture thing. That's our
Yeah,
culture. Is
yeah.
like piss heads, meat
yeah.
pies, cunts.
What was the last thing you Googled?
Last thing I Googled, fucking when did I use Google last? I was looking at my phone,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because I don't know. I actually haven't got a fucking clue. Let's see. Press it on it. First thing comes, Bank of Queensland login. That was the last thing I Googled.
Right.
Because I don't use links. I just click that.
What's your most useless talent?
I use fucking shit. There's a lot of these. I'm hell good at getting good at pointless shit.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like if there's like a dumb bar game, I'm going to be the best at it. Like I'm number 3 best beer pong player in Australia at the moment. And I can never have that trophy taken because they can't do recordings of it anymore.
Would you rather say every thought out loud, every thought that you ever have, or never speak again?
Every thought.
Yeah, me too.
Everybody else can suffer. Fuck you cunts.
Yeah.
100%, dude. Take it. I don't give a shit.
Stand up or podcasting?
Fuck.
Like,
that's hard, dude.
you have some pretty interesting conversations, I bet. So
Yeah, and like I listen to podcasts more than I do stand up because I can listen to a podcast while driving. Stand up,
yeah,
I like want every fucking tiny detail into my brain, like the way they do it, like look in their eyes when they say it, like all of that. Whereas like podcasts, it's just noise.
Yeah,
like I can process everything else while the noise is going in.
Yeah, that's right.
So I mean, podcast while driving, stand up in person.
How long would you survive in a zombie apocalypse?
So long.
Yeah,
I would eat people. I don't give a fuck.
as in you're
not my people. No, I kill some other motherfuckers.
no, but like you're not a zombie. You're just eating other people to survive.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I will like the rules are gone, dude. I'm on. If that's what's left, sorry, cunts. You're mine.
I love that the first thought is in a zombie apocalypse to survive, I'm going to become a zombie. Just eat people.
Yeah, I got to assimilate, dude. They're the new owners. Join the team.
What's your guilty pleasure TV show?
Guilty pleasure TV show. I don't have guilty pleasures. I just have pleasures. Yeah, like I don't feel bad about shit.
So what is it? Well, what would someone else think would be a guilty pleasure that's not?
TV shows. I mean, what do you call it? Like you feel bad about it after you do it?
Nah, just like embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
I shouldn't like this, but I do.
Oh, I got no regrets, eh? Fucking what would be something that someone would be like, I can't believe you watched that? Like cartoons.
Yeah.
Like I hell love cartoons. I watch rom-coms every now and then.
Oh yeah.
They're kind of fun. I don't know, like I think people would probably just be like, you don't just watch gore constantly. Like I used to watch B grades all the time. I used to fucking like B grade horrors where they're just like cutting cunts' heads off and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. What do you think I would never watch?
I don't know. I was talking about this with Dean Courtney. I was like, my guilty pleasure is not guilty at all, like you said. But I've watched the Gilmore Girls more than once and enjoyed it.
You got a missus and you like go to church.
Yeah, but I watch. I used to go to church.
Is that
I used to watch it with my mum.
Okay.
And then I just loved it as a teenage boy. It's funny because I had like you have a crush on the girl in it when I'm a teenage boy. And as an adult, I'm like, the mum's kind of cool. You know?
Yeah,
you grow with the show.
Yeah. Yeah, I always watched Dawson Creek when I was in like high school and shit, but...
Yeah, we like the OC, One Tree Hill, all that stuff I used to watch with my wife early on.
Yeah.
Who was the last person you pretended to not see in public? There was another really good question I had.
It's usually, like when that happens... It's someone from school that I know the conversation's going to be a matter of 3. Actually, I'll tell you the exact thing I said to somebody that I seen and I couldn't be fucked seeing.
Yeah.
It was more of it. And I was just like, hey, man, I was going to go to... I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And he just walked off. And I seen him like a month later and he's like, thank you. He was like, that was the best thing you could have ever done. He's like, I didn't want to have a conversation with you either. We made eye contact. we knew we had to acknowledge it, and you were just like, "Hey man, I just got to go eat," and just left. So it was the best thing you could have ever done. I was so happy.
I never run into anyone from school. There's been a couple of guys that have come to my comedy gigs. I've run into some girls here and there. Like years ago, before I started comedy, I had some girls from school that I went to school with, see me there, and then their kids were there. It was like a Christmas, what do you call it, like carols thing.
Yeah.
And they like asked to take a photo of me with me just so they can prove to their kids, because they watch TV and my stupid face comes up, and they're like, "Oh no, that guy from school." And I'm like, "Yeah, right, mum." It was an RAC commercial or Crown or some bullshit. It didn't matter at all. I'm like, yeah, sure. So, but I'd never have a problem. But there was one girl who was very like too cool for school, who I saw at like carrying up shops or something. Again, the same acknowledgement thing of eyes, and I was like, "Hey," and then she just sort of looked away, and I remember laughing so loud.
Yeah, she turned around and was like, "What?"
Yeah, I was like, and then my wife was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh, she just saw me and just completely ignored me." It was just such a fun, and I'm such a people pleaser, whatever. And I was like, "Hey, you know," and then, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, you're a bitch." I forgot.
Actually, there is 2 specific people that if I see in public, I deliberately ignore I pretend they don't exist.
Yeah.
It's like my not ex-girlfriend, this chick I banged for like 5 years, and my ex-wife.
Yeah, right.
If I see my ex-wife not with my kids, it's like there's air there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, straight through them.
So, yeah, because I often wonder about that whole, co-parenting thing. And
We don't co-parent. We just exist.
Yeah.
I parent, she parents.
Yeah.
They do separate things.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And the kids don't mention you to each other.
There's no they'll tell me stuff that goes on in their house, but I don't do anything about it anymore.
Yeah,
it's
right.
like that's there.
Yeah.
And if she ever comes to me about something in my house, I'll be like, "Kill yourself. Get away from me. I hate you so much." Yeah.
How long have you been split up for?
Just over 6 years.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so do you joke about it at all?
I've only got one joke, hey. Yeah, I think it still pisses me off. Like, there's so many things that make me angry. I haven't found out how to make them funny for other people yet.
Yeah.
So they're just like...
Well, that's it. It's hard to find real life experiences that are like hard and make them funny if you're still... But I guess that's why
if it's like long term.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're my mate, you've heard the funniest shit because you get the context.
Yeah.
Whereas like if it's in 5 minutes, people are just gonna be like, "This guy is a cunt."
Yeah.
There's no like coming back from how like mean I can get with it, but like if you get all the background to it, you're like, "Oh, this is actually hilarious."
Well, I had this experience 2 times recently. I was at back-to-back gigs, maybe a day in between. And there was like a group of disabled people that are out on a outing. You know? One was a Friday night, and I'm trying to think about how I can talk about it without making it sound like I'm making fun of them, because I'm not.
Yeah,
but
it's the same thing as they're still people, right? Like,
yeah.
If you don't make fun of people that are like challenged, you're just being a cunt because you're excluding them.
Yeah. Well, there was this one. It was like my wife was there at this gig, and my cousin. Like long lost cousin kind of thing. And we're all sort of hanging out, and all of a sudden all these people start coming up the front, but it's just a group of people to me, right? I don't see.
They're just humans.
And then I start to like focus in on that one and that one and that one. I'm like, oh, these guys are all something's up. You know what I mean?
They came on the special bus.
There was one girl who was Down syndrome. I didn't realize she was Down syndrome at first, because she's dirty dancing. Like she's on all fours. She's got this black low cut dress. She's like real, like grinding on people. And then she's like, and then I sort of make eye contact with her, and I see that jaw off to the side, and I was like, oh.
Is it pingers or is it Down syndrome?
And then but they loved it. And what was so weird is it was like watching Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah.
Right? They were all coupled up. They had carers prying them apart because they were getting too close, you know. They loved the music. And then a day and a half later, I'm at another gig. I'm not kidding. There was like 35 like heavily disabled people. I didn't see a carer in the bunch at all.
I was just an escapee troop.
Yeah,
That's all good. Let's go.
Like 35. Like they had 2 long tables in this pub. Like heavily disabled, like to the point of like they're smacking themselves in the head, kind of disabled, you know, real. So, and then one of them comes up, and is on the stage, and she's like, "Can I sing?" And I was like, "I'm so sorry, but they don't let anyone sing."
Yeah.
And she goes, "What if I bring my own microphone?" I'm still probably not.
It's called Gorilla Gigs, bitch.
And she's off to the side, like she's down on the side of the stage, but she's pretending to hold a microphone, singing along to like, I'll be riding shotgun, you know. And then they all, like, someone comes up and requests a song, a country song. So I'm like, I was on my way to Burning Man, picked up a hitchhiker. He gave me a hand job. And they all flood to the front and start dancing and screaming, and like, it was, yeah. But it's funny. I want to talk about it, but it sounds like I'm taking the piss, as in making fun of their disability, but I'm not. I'm just acknowledging that the group was disabled.
Yeah. So David Rose said this to me best.
Yeah.
I was like, sometimes I think my jokes are just too dark. And he goes, no, they're just not funny enough.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's the thing.
Yeah.
He's like, you can say whatever the fuck you want
As long as
if it's funny enough.
Yeah.
And then like it just disregards the fact that like that seems like it could be mean.
Well, I guess people just don't want to just hear true shit and dark shit that's not funny.
There has to be a turn.
It has to be a left turn. It has to be or a misdirect or something.
Yeah. There has to be something that takes it away from what it is, but at the same time addresses what it is.
Yeah, that's right. Which is what, when I started comedy, that was my default writing style, was to go. Even Adam Bloom said the same thing. He was like, you have a tendency to like just do the left turn at the end. I was like, yeah, isn't that what a punchline is? Kind of. I know there's many different
Like a reverse
kinds
and shit.
Yeah. I know there's many different kinds of joke writing, but that was my thing. Was like trying to take this expectation, subvert it into something else, and that's the crux of every joke. But you know, watching his stand up and then watching other people, I'm like, oh, this guy's just telling a story. Like, look at Tom Segura, and the guy just tells stories, but he punches up his own stories.
Yeah.
So that it's every line is funny, you know, and it could be something silly like, I was like, what? You know, and that gets a laugh for some reason.
Yeah.
You know, and the guy seems like, certain people seem like they're too big to get authentic laughs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like Kevin Hart comes out and he's like, "What's up, everybody?" And they're like, "Oh my god, he's here. He's here." Yeah. So I'm talking to my wife the other day. Oh god, he's got a wife just like us. Like he's too famous.
Yeah.
I think even
Well, I think Doug Stanhope said this pretty well. He's like, I find it hard going back to clubs now. It's because I've got my audience.
Yeah.
So they're dying at everything I do. They give me the
Yeah.
space for it. But if you go to a club, it's like, this has to be sharp.
Yeah.
And it has to go across way more people, like
Yeah.
way more of a genre of people.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, even Mark Norman has been saying that. Like, he's comes out, people just start laughing, and he's like, no. He doesn't know if it's authentic or not. Or if you know, you have to go somewhere people don't know you. And there's people talking about leaving Perth and going and doing comedy somewhere else. And I've always thought that Perth, in any industry that you're in, it kind of feels like the place where you eventually have to graduate from if you want to succeed in your industry, unless you're in the mining industry.
You stay there forever. Go to that dirt prison, boys.
Yeah, but if you want to succeed in whatever field you're in, normally it means that you've got to go as far as you can here and then figure out what else is out there
Yeah.
outside of the bubble.
Well, I found doing it outside of Perth showed me that my skill level was better than what I thought it was.
Right.
Yeah, because like there's no history.
Yeah.
You just turn up to a place, you do some shit in front of people, and they're like, fuck. And they'll tell you like how long they think you've been doing
Yeah,
it. And you're
that's
like, oh, sick.
Yeah, that's good.
That makes me feel way better.
Yeah.
Because I thought I wasn't that great.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you could have a killer gig and then the next week it's like shit, or the next day.
But it's also just the history that people have of you.
Yeah,
So
right.
they like someone like this is how like school works and shit. The first time someone meets you, that's who they think you are 20 years later.
Yeah, right.
You're like, nah, I can't. That's so far removed from what it was.
Yeah.
But that's the image they've got burnt in their head.
Yeah.
So even if you do gigs with them for 10 years, they might still have in their head that who you are that third time they've seen you.
Yeah.
At fucking like the second gig you ever did or something. Like something ridiculous.
Well, I know so many comics have done it, especially recently, where they've gone over to Melbourne or Sydney and done comedy over there. I definitely want to do that sometime this year. I think I probably will. Maybe just spend a week there.
Yeah, I did Melbourne last year, the year before, for a week. It was good.
Yeah.
I've done Bali. Bali was interesting because your crowd's so mixed foreign.
Yeah.
So like, I was like, fuck, what would I have to do? And it's like, just any word that's really Australian, they're like, just don't use that. And I was like, oh man, it's like all my language.
Yeah.
And then they're like, just universalize your words to a degree. So like I had a bit that said chasey. And I asked someone, I was like, do you know what chasey is? And they're like, what's that? I'm like, tag? They're like, I know what tag is. And I was like, all right, that's the universal word.
Yeah.
So it's just like finding any kind of like little word that's just like not going to go across the board and swap it out for one that does.
Yeah. It's like we have bin. Americans have trash can.
Yeah,
Like,
garbage.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's literally that. Like it's finding any word that is normal for us and then making it what's the most cultural word across the world.
yeah.
That was cool to learn in Bali.
Yeah.
Vegas, it was just slow down. Like,
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, the
yeah.
accent?
they're like, your accent's fucked.
Yeah.
They're like, so just talk slower.
Yeah, right.
Like a couple of black dudes were like, you're hell funny. You're too fast for these white people. They can't get you. And I was like,
What was it like getting gigs over there?
oh, so easy, hey.
You just went in?
Yeah, man, I went to like one open mic the first night.
Yeah.
And then I got 2 gigs off that, like 2 10-minute spots off that. Then I went to another gig like straight after that because I was chatting to people there. I was like, what's on tonight?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, this is all black room.
Yeah.
I was like, I've only been in Vegas a day.
Yeah.
I might give that one a skip. I'm still a bit scared, I'm not going to lie. And then I went to this other one like 12:30 at night.
Yeah.
It was a Tuesday night, and that was pretty much the comic hangout of the week. So I ended up meeting someone from the Blue Man Group, a couple of other like big
Was he
comics. No, he wasn't that night. But I was like, this is sick. Then that was like gigs every night after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Before I started comedy, we did a trip to America, and I went to comedy clubs, but I didn't think to sign up because I wasn't doing it yet. Now
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I wish I'd. Next time I go, I'll go again, but next time I go, I'll probably go to Melbourne first and do some stuff. Like you said, it'd be interesting to get other people's perspective who don't know you,
Yeah.
because
Well, they'll give it to you.
yeah.
I think that's the bonus of comedy is like,
yeah.
if there's someone who's really experienced on your gig and they see you and they think you're funny, they'll come and have a chat to you about it.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, I always think no one thinks about me, right? As in, unless they're even on stage. You know, there's people that comedians will stay and watch, or like, who's on? Oh, great. Who's that person for you?
In Perth?
Yeah,
Martin Darcy.
yeah. Martin Darcy's great.
He's the funniest cunt ever.
Yeah,
I love that man.
dude. I love watching Chris Pacillo. Because I think the guy has got so many jokes per minute and he keeps it going, you know, all the time. I love watching him. I love watching Felix. Lockie's great. You're great.
If you want to see someone spaz out, I'm great for that.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, that's what I'm thinking of is like, I love I love not knowing what a comedian's going to do.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
When I stop and see a comedian, especially if it's someone that I'm like, I love their comedy, and like I know they're doing the same material. I'm like, oh, great, they're doing that bit, and I'll dip out.
Yeah.
You know? But if it's someone, if I don't know what they're going to do, and they're going to yell at the audience, or they're going to do something, that's like, it's great. I love it.
Yeah.
We watched
When
Tarbo.
you know it's new, it's so good.
Yeah.
You're like,
We
yes.
watched Tarbo probably do the worst gig of his life at the Experimental, and I say that confidently, knowing that it was probably his as well.
Yeah.
Right from his point of view as well. But dude, it was some serious silence and cringe, and I was like,
Do you remember your worst set yet?
probably my first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mine was my 6th.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I did Laugh Resort
Yeah.
and like just got a lucky spot because someone pulled out,
Yeah.
and it was all new. Like it was all new at 6 gigs in.
Yeah.
So, and it was like some joke about fucking just all these drug related jokes because I seen a church called the Spirit Filled Church.
Yeah.
I was like, so I turned up on Sunday thinking like I could kick on, and no one was drinking. I was like, where's the fucking
Yeah.
spirits cunt?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
just went to this thing, not one
Yeah.
joke hit, and I didn't know how to recover.
Yeah.
So I was just like eating shit, next joke, eating shit, next joke.
Yeah.
And then my last bit was the story about shitting the bed.
Yeah.
And it was just like little nervous laughs, like, oh, oh. I was like, oh man.
I think the first one I ever did was like, you were talking about how people give you feedback. So the feedback I had after my first one was people thought I was doing it longer, right? So it wasn't that bad in terms of stage confidence or anything, even the jokes, but it was just when comedians go dark immediately when they're new,
Yeah.
all right? So it was just that. It was like rape
I
jokes.
I don't think that's the thing. I think dark people go dark when
Yeah.
they're new. Light people start off light when they're new. It's
Yeah, that's
just where your brain is. I think it's a
Yeah.
common misconception that people just go dark when they start. It's dark cunts that goes like I've been dark from the get go.
Yeah.
Like one of the first jokes I wrote was that I did on stage was like I don't want to watch porn anymore. Like every time I open up browser, it's just like stepdad, stepsister.
Yeah.
That's fucked for me. Like if I want to watch porn, I've got to get out an old VHS tape, watch my actual dad fuck my actual sister. It's dark as fuck, but it's
Yeah.
it is a joke about not watching porn.
Well, I'll probably cut this out, but no, not that one. That's fine. But then even the audience will give you the feedback, right? Not just comedians, but like I had audience members coming up and going, "I love the stuff about your family and your wife and your son." I was like, "All right, noted. I'll do that." You know. So did you have you had audience members come up and give you props for like the dark stuff? Because then you just lead into that.
It's not really pinpointed.
Yeah.
No one said a specific joke.
Yeah.
I have a lot of people like, "You're hell funny.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love you
yeah.
the most." Or it's happened at Gong heaps.
Yeah.
Someone was like, "I don't know why you didn't get through. I can't believe anyone put a paddle up. You're the best."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, well,
Obviously, that's your audience, right?
yeah."
And this is the thing with comedy is like, yeah, you could find your audience. And there's people that have a specific, not that you have this, but people that have stage personas, and they do a weird thing.
Oh, I'm definitely abrasive. Like I know it very well.
But like with a person, not you again, but someone that has a stage persona, they have a very specific style of comedy, and they are looking for their audience. They're not appealing to the mass people at the Gong, 150 people who were there to boo someone off.
Well, you literally just like you only need 10 of them people to be like, "I don't like you."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
You're like,
which is why the Gong is not a great judge of your material. That's why I view the Gong as just a good hanger.
I think the Gong is a great judge of material as singular jokes.
Yeah, that's right.
Because if you want to test a joke, it's reaction.
Yeah.
So if I've got like a mega dark joke,
yeah,
and I'm like, I need to know if this is good, I'll use it as an opening joke just to see what happens to the people.
yeah,
If they're dead silent, all right,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
cool.
good. But if they have a reaction, it was like, oh,
yeah.
half laughs, half awes, you're like, that joke's sick.
Yeah.
I just have to get you to like me first.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you like me, you all laugh now.
And that's the Gong, is that you gotta earn their trust in the first 10 seconds.
Oh no, I'm breaking it instantly.
Yeah.
Fuck you, motherfuckers. Cop that.
Which can work in your favor, because sometimes the Gong they're all about brutality. They're all about.
Oh, I think too
offense.
brutal it's very hard. Because there was
Yeah.
that joke, my Ninja Turtle joke about the chick that had an abortion in a drain in Alexander Heights.
Yeah, right.
I wrote that joke the day the news article came out.
Yeah.
And then I did it that week at Gong.
Yeah.
And some bitch yelled, "Get him off the stage!" And I was like, that was hilarious.
I mean, it takes a lot of guts. I've done it maybe twice where I've written something on the way to the Gong in my head, and I've said it out loud, and it's done all right. Right, I've got this new thing I'm doing about when I used to go to church. Story, whatever, not even real. Maybe it is, I don't know. Where I bring a Kiwi guy, like a New Zealand guy to church who's never heard of Jesus before, and this is like a confusing thing. It's like, who's this guy, bro? You're telling me to? Sounds a bit gay, you know? Like I don't want to give my heart to anyone, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it just escalates. My whole thing is just like a back and forth, you know, escalation. So my stuff is very long form. Not all my stuff, but I've got a good maybe 3 or 4 jokes that are like long form, and it's like a story. He said this, I said this, she said this, I said this, and I was like, what? She was like that. It was, and so every line is designed to be funny, but for a Gong, it's long form, right?
Things are so hard to Gong.
So what I do is I open with something that earns their trust, like something stupid and quick and whatever. I know I look like this, and I know you're thinking this, and whatever. It gets a laugh, and then I can kick off. But yeah, but often it's too long. I remember when was doing well at the Gong when I started. It was like I was doing not one-liners, but I was doing much shorter bits. You know, I had like had a real mean. Had blood test the other. This is one of the first jokes I wrote. I had a blood test the other day. The chick that took my blood was a bit mean though. She's a bit rude. She had the needle up to my arm, and she was like, "Okay, little prick." I was like, "Oh, stupid bitch," you know, real quick, fucking. That's literally one of the only jokes I wrote. It's not even that funny. But my wife lost it laughing at when I said it. She was like, "Okay, little prick." I said, "Stupid bitch." She said back and forth.
Yeah.
You know, but that I would get them off the bat with something like that, and then then I'd go into longer form stuff.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So what about the podcast? Like how long have you been doing it for?
Well, this is another thing I started and stopped. I started in 2019. I did 16 episodes. It was like just as I was like about to get divorced and shit, like things started getting weird. And I was like, I'm going to stop talking online.
Yeah.
Didn't come back for like 4 years.
All right.
Did like 2 years pretty solidly. I've done like 2 pods this year.
Yeah.
I've been mega lazy this year.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started off right. Fringe slowed me down. And then just after Fringe, I had like a bulging disc in my neck. Bunch of shit in my life. It was just my head was cooked. I was like, I have no motivation for the pod.
Bulging disc in your neck, bulging dick in your throat.
Man, that's a good there. Smacked it back out, eh?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've slacked off a little bit, but I had a bank. Like I was telling you when we went rolling, I had a bank of about 3 months, probably too much. But you would disagree, and other people disagree that it's
What's the problem I have? If I had fucking 3 months up my sleeve, 6 months up my sleeve, I'd be sweet right now.
Yeah, well, I've got some guests booked in now because the one that's coming out today, it's the last one. So yours is out next week. That's how close I am.
Yep.
I've got someone.
I was doing that every week.
Yeah, dude, it's a nightmare. I don't know how you do it. I was like, when I had 2 months, I was like, oh, that's great. And then when I had 3 months, I was like, awesome. But
all it takes is 4 people to like not turn up.
Yeah,
you're like, oh, now I'm a month
that's
out.
right. Yeah, but I just stopped. My dad got sick and then passed away, so I just stopped.
Yep.
Moving house. There's just a bunch of things that were happening. So now I've got guests booked in again. And my 1 year is coming up.
Yep.
But I'll proudly say I've had one episode every week for that year. So I'm up to, you'd be like 47 or something, 48.
I'm 106, I think.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
wow. Yeah.
So my first year back in, I'd only missed 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Like I was
Pumping them. Yeah,
let's go.
yeah, cool.
And then last year was I only fucked up during Fringe, where I like lost like 8 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
And then this year it's been like,
That's why when those weeks come, it's great to have a bank. When those
so
weeks
much
where you're pumping stuff out. I'm away this week. I'm going to go film a TV show in Kalgoorlie.
The annoying part is the drop off. If you have like a month off,
Yeah.
the drop off of people,
The viewers.
to like come back, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
'cause everyone forgets.
Yeah.
But I've got like a pretty decent base of people that like
Yeah.
go through all the backlog now as well. So my like listens seem to be pretty consistent, even though
Yeah.
I haven't put anything new up.
Yeah, I've got to say, coming up on a year, I'm like, oh, cool. It's into the thousands here, into the thousands. I've got a very special guest coming for my 1 year mark. I don't want to spoil who that is on camera, but it's good. I'll have to come and do yours. I mean, if
Definitely.
you want, if you'll have me.
Yeah, oh, no,
I don't think
will.
I've done. I think I've done anyone else's pod before. Oh no, I did. I did Kid Adams' radio show.
Oh yeah,
but that was it. Yeah.
yeah. I did a pod with him at a bar with like Vulgarite, which is like a metal band.
Yeah. Right.
So and it was like Fulu Shoe, which like I know the owners there. So it was just like in the beer garden there.
Yeah.
It was such a weird pod to do.
Yeah, it's
Drinking baijiu and shit was sick.
Well, I thought about doing like an on location. Does this work? So at comedy clubs, like in the green room, how'd you go?
Yeah.
Did it work? You know, I've got an idea for a show coming up. I'll tell you about afterwards, which is hopefully going to extend into Fringe.
I've got a Fringe show that I'm going to write this year.
Yeah.
I've finally figured out the whole concept.
Yeah.
Because they were like, I'll write shit.
Yeah.
Now I've got it. We live in hell.
Yeah.
And I figured this out.
Yeah,
and I
right.
figured out the map to get out of it. So that's the whole show.
Oh, that's awesome. That sounds. That's a great tagline. Like,
Yeah.
We're in hell.
I'm convinced of it. I literally
Yeah.
believe that this is hell.
Yeah, that's funny. That's not only funny. It's you'll get people thinking about it because I thought about that. I was like, what? Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, I've got a full argument. It's
yeah.
if you don't believe me, you're dumb at the end of it.
Sounds like Brendan Burns. Shout out Brendan Burns. Did his Fringe show.
Yeah.
He's have similar sort of things. Like anyway. So, so you got Fringe show. Anything else coming up?
Just the pod, eh? Just pod. Violators will be on next year again as well.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just going to keep running because it's so fun telling the fuckedest shit ever.
Yeah. I mean, look, I've got some dark stuff that I just feel like I can't do.
Yeah.
Because for some reason I have this fucking youth pastor look about me.
You do a little bit, yeah.
Whenever I do dark stuff, people go, oh. Someone else like
they
Dean
believe
Courtney
you.
can come up and go, oh, that's hilarious. I said this to Dean. I was like, I want to do this joke, but I can't get away with it. He's like, can I have it? Because I can get away with it. And I was like, yeah, sure. But I don't like just explaining that away. explaining a joke away is I can't get away with it because so I'd rather figure out a way to make it all work.
Oh, my problem was I asked a few people, I was like, why the fuck isn't this working? And Ian Pringle said to me, he's like, man, you look villainous. And I was like, oh shit, I do. He's like, yeah, you like the mustache, the hair. It's like, you look like an evil dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's probably, they just believe me then.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm saying this shit and they're like, yeah, you might do that.
Yeah, right. It's a good point. I mean, it's so I don't do villainous stuff, but like, the stuff where I joke about cheating on my wife or hating so and so. I'm like, that's just husband stuff. That's just dad.
But if it's believable, that's the problem.
It's believable, like, yeah, I believe that guy. So when I come out and I'm like, I know I look like a youth pastor, people laugh.
But they're like, hey, he might fuck my kid.
Yeah. I know I look like a youth pastor. They got fired for messaging the choir girls. I'm kidding. Choir boys. Yeah, whatever. That's yeah. So you got Fringe, Violators, your podcast, Getting Deep with Darcy Kavanagh.
Getting Deep.
Yeah.
It's, if you think it's comedy, it depends on the episode.
Yeah.
It really does. Like, I just love finding people that I think are super interesting and just digging into their their head.
Yeah.
Like, what do you got in there, cunt?
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah, you had some pretty good guests on, hey?
Yeah.
Who is there a memorable one?
Oh, there's a few. Hey,
Yeah.
like I had some neuroscientists on one time. That was super good. Also had like B Wild. She's got dissociative identity disorder. So like she's got 32 different personalities in her head. That's, to me, is wild.
Yeah.
Like your brain, you've had such traumatic experience in your life. Your brain's split off in different personalities to hide you from yourself.
Yeah.
And like just asking her all the questions on how she exists like that was so interesting.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's nuts. It's literally like, well, she's diagnosed as actual crazy.
Yeah.
Homeless cunt on there.
Oh, wow.
I had the guy who wrote The Invisible Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Holden Shepherd.
Yeah.
It was pretty interesting. Like, gay dude growing up in Geraldton and how how it shaped his life and stuff.
Yeah, because Blake Richardson was on that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, a few people like that. Who else? There's some other ones on there that were good. I'm having a bit of a blank. If you just like, some of them are just us getting blind drunk and talking absolute shit.
That's great.
If you like, there's one guy named Lewis Cottlars, no one will know who he is because he's literally just my friend.
Yeah.
He did the first episode with me, and that was why, like, oh, this is doable. This is funny enough.
Yeah.
Because me and him just have like this super, like, he's smart, I'm smart, but we're both smart, like smart asses as well.
Yeah.
So we just like bounce off each other with the most ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
And it's quite fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then so you're 100 and something episodes.
I think it's 106 was me and David Morgan Brown was the last one. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Awesome, brother. Well, let's leave it there, hey?
Most definitely.
But thanks for joining me, Darcy Kavanagh. Make sure you go and check out his pages. Any other special pages that you have, like comedy pages, or just your?
Just look up my name, Darcy Kavanagh, Getting
Yeah.
Deep. If you look up Darcy Kavanagh, you should be able to find it.
Hell yeah.
If you can't, just be like, Jared, where's that lunatic?
With the penguin on his head.
I keep forgetting this is on my head, hey? This is like, keep my head warm.
Well, thanks, brother. Appreciate you coming down.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks. Peace. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.